Rick Corelli moves up a spot on Ken Schrader, and he takes the 98 of Kurt Rogers with him. Let's go to Randy Pemberton.
I'm down here with Ron Hornaday's crew chief, Dan Press. Dan, he's falling back. We saw some tail signs of some smoke. What about it? What's he saying from the car?
Well, he's saying the car's pretty good. It's a little tight off the corner right now. We need to get in and make a little bit of a stagger adjustment. We're really not seeing much smoke, if any. We're going to take a look at it as soon as he comes in. We're hoping we can just ride out maybe another 10 to 20 laps. That way we can go all the way to the end.
Okay, this man, Dan Press, he's no stranger to Championship Challenge. I believe we got a caution coming out. He's no stranger to Championship Challenge. He won this championship back in 1989, and now he's a crew chief.
And he won a record, tying 8 races that year to do it, Randy. His driver, Hornaday, has more trouble, though. The roof has kind of come unhinged on the right side of that race car. He's caught a huge piece of debris, it looks like, through the right side of the windshield, peeling back the windshield and the roof.
I couldn't tell whether it was drive shaft or a piece of exhaust pipe, but something big, shiny is laying in the middle of the front straightaway here.
I'll tell you what, he was lucky. You can see it right there, buddy. It's like you say, it's either drive shaft or tailpipe. We get close enough, we can tell.
Tailpipe.
That's tailpipe.
Yeah, and let me tell you, if that's what went through the right side of that car, he's lucky the thing didn't get him. It looked like a lot of damage to the car when it flew off and hit the car behind him.
Remember one day that happened to Dale Earnhardt at Talladega, and only the fact that Earnhardt sits so low in the race car that saved him from serious injury. Look at the windshield on this car as it comes past, and what was the roof on the right side.
Wow.
Now, can you imagine what would happen if that would have hit the left side of that car? Thank goodness the thing hit over on the right. There's a roll bar protected. See the roll bar through the opening there? Even though it tore the bodywork away, there's some inner roll bars that would have protected the driver. But, boy, just thank goodness on the other side.
And also there's 3 bars vertically through the center of the windshield that help deflect that off to the right. Not sure which car it came off of. But now watch toward the top of the screen, the red and orange car. There goes the piece of tailpipe.
Yep, it goes up under the yellow and blue car here. It's bound to fly up into the front of the yellow. There it goes.
There it goes.
Right through the roof. Boy, that had to be a shock to him for that to come up.
And right under the starter stand as well.
Yeah, that windshields in these cars are Lexan, and it's kind of like used in an aircraft.
Super slow motion here.
Wow. Watch this piece right here.
There it comes.
Just ripped.
Well, that's the roof ripped
Right
off
through
on it.
I'm
the
telling
roof
you.
of that car.
He's lucky that wasn't on the driver's side. I'm telling you, it ripped a big section out of there.
I'm not sure there's enough 200-mile-an-hour tape in the state of Arizona to fix that. Randy?
We're down here with Ron Hornaday. I'll tell you, they're using all kinds of duct tape. It literally ripped the hole in the front windshield as well as the roof panel off. The crew is working furiously. Ron's sitting in the car just banging his head. He is truly upset. Back in gear, and Ron is down and away. But this man was definitely upset inside that race car.
I'll tell you, Mike, one thing that's going to be critical here. I don't know if he uses a full face helmet or just an open helmet. Whatever, if he's got a full face helmet, he's going to be okay when this thing restarts. If not, that thing will about blow his head off. He's going to be like driving an open wheel car.
Well, I'm going to tell you something else. All that wind coming in that car is going to change the characteristics of the way it drives. It's going to be pretty miserable to get along with.
How about it, Randy? Does he have a full face helmet?
Absolutely not, Mike. He did not have a full face helmet. He looked a little bit rattled, but that's understandably so. They're going to bring him back in. Evidently, they're going to have to change the windshield in that automobile. Crew is frantic down here, but no, Mike, to answer your question, no full face helmet for him.
Not too surprising, since almost all of these drivers' races are on short tracks. A lot of the short track drivers still prefer the open face type helmet. And all the tape they put on there is gone.
In my opinion, that's a weak argument. I think they should wear the full face helmet.
I would agree.
I tell you, if they do not put a windshield in this car, you can put all the duct tape and everything you want to. It's not going to stay on there. When this car gets up to 140 miles an hour down these straightaways, it's like a parachute. I wouldn't doubt it'd blow the back window and the whole roof off the car when it gets back up to speed.
TNN's coverage of the NASCAR Southwest Tour from Phoenix continues after these messages.